What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Dutch auction. We got the first off the line 2022 Panini National Treasures Baseball Hobby Box. Let me refresh this. We're starting out at $800, going all the way down to $525. So not a big range when it comes to the 800 to 525. Be dropping price every 5 minutes. This is a 2-hour Dutch auction. We'll be getting into what the pre-orders are, where we should buy, all that good stuff. Should we buy? Does it make sense or not? Just to look at the cards real quick. That's a nice looking Aaron Judd. We got Tatis. Nice little rookie card with a patch on it. Perez. Babe Ruth. That's probably the card you want to get right there. Looks like a jersey. A pinstripe. Alex Thomas rookie. Bobby Witt. Yeah, that's a cool looking card. That Wander Franco. Not bad at all. Satchel Paige. Yeah, does this make sense if it gets to a certain level? No logos, but if we can get it down, I don't think it'll probably go under where pre-orders are at. I mean, it could, right? We're looking at, I think pre-orders are at around 600, 579 is the cheapest I've seen it. So we're going to be going down our first level here. Let's see how much we're going down each level. So we've got a minute left. Let me just refresh this. I don't think anyone's buying out the gate. Maybe. I don't know. $30 seconds left. This is a long first 5 minutes. Alright, where are we at? 5 seconds left. We got $7.88 and 54 cents, so we are going down. What, $12? $12. Yeah, it's a very small window. And will Panini let it get down to that bottom out price? 800 minus 788.54. So we're looking at 11.46. We're going down every 5 minutes. The good thing with these type of Dutch auctions where there's cheaper and the levels are only $10 to $20, you can either go up a little higher just so you don't miss out on it. Would be a good strategy if you wanted it at 600 but you're like, I think it might sell out, then you might want, go up 2 levels at 620, 610, and it's not going to be that big of a difference. And in these boxes, we are getting 8 cards per pack, 1 pack per box. We are looking for first off the line exclusive auto parallel, a first off the line exclusive mem parallel, and 6 other autos or mem cards per box on average. For the price point, it's not that bad for everything you are getting. Of course, these aren't licensed. You're not getting the team logos. But if you can get past that at around 6 to 5, and of course it all depends on what what you are doing with it. Are you trying to flip it? Are you thinking about holding on to it because of the rookie class? Are you going to open it yourself? Are you going to put it in a break? I think a break, you could, especially if you get it down to where like the pre-order prices are. I mean, the first off the line stuff has been doing pretty well. I think because of the prices, just where hobby box prices are going, that you can make a nice return on a lot of these products, even baseball. So we're getting down to another level change. Now baseball, these baseball ones are not as fun as like the football. Like the Mosaic first off the line was that was fun, especially when we got down to where it sold out at what did it sell out at? 354, 353. But yeah, some of these baseball ones can seem like they take forever. But it is National Treasure, so I still think people are going to be interested in getting this, especially breakers. We got 40 seconds left till this next round. Level change. We're going down $11.46 per level. Yeah, it's a very small window from 800 to 525. I mean, you could probably do this in an hour and you would be okay. We would be okay. We would be okay. I always like to check to see if we're having any issues, with any alerts on my other screens. We're at 777 and 8 cents. Let's see if I can check out at this price range. I don't think we're gonna have any issues, but who knows? Maybe someone's just walking by and saying, "Oh wow, that seems like a really good deal." So yeah, that went right through. No issues checking out there. And let's see what we can we do here per order. What does it say? 4 boxes per transaction. That's a case, so you can buy 4 at a time per order. Of course, you can keep ordering multiple orders. So we're at 777 and 8 cents. The lucky triple sevens. Let's go. Good morning, Breaker House. Let's see where this goes. Happy New Year's to everyone. I forgot. It's 2023, so this is the first Dutch auction of 2023. We got a good Dutch auction on Thursday as well with NFL Spectra. I think I'm probably more amped up for that one than uh, this one here. Now, with the price point, maybe I might go for it. I haven't decided. I think I'd probably wait for football. I think there's better opportunity with football. I haven't even looked at the checklist for Spectra to see if good old Brock Purdy, the Purdy Mania, those guys are rocking and rolling in San Francisco. Well, that's next week. After this round, we can take a look at those. Let me pull that up. So we're getting to about the 15-minute mark into this Dutch auction. This is a 2-hour Dutch auction. That's how long they usually are. King Bus, what's going on, man? We are watching this Dutch auction. I'm still debating on if I want to buy a box or two, or do I want to save it for Spectra? Save some money for Spectra. I think if it gets down under 600, I think that's probably, there's opportunities there, and it all depends on what you're trying to do. You just want to rip it. If you want to rip it, okay, yeah, you probably want to get it close to pre-orders. If you're gonna flip it, probably same thing. I don't know if it will get to the bottom out price. I think you might be pressing your luck anything under 600. It could, because it's baseball, but it is National Treasures. And if you are, if you were breaking it, I would definitely say go for it. Yeah, if it can get down to like 550, I would say that's super close to the bottom out price. You're gonna have some value there. Really, with anything, it's a great rookie class with Julio, Bobby, Wander. I mean, there's a lot of good rookies in this class, and it's National Treasures. So, yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. Once it gets down to that price point, definitely thinking about it, especially if it gets down to like that 550 mark, because that's super close to the bottom out. When it gets down close to where those pre-orders are at, you're looking at, well, I mean, we don't know if Panini pulls the product or not. A lot of us think they do on some of this stuff, so they don't have to lower their regular hobby boxes. So those are the two things that we gotta, I guess, look out for. Is one, will it sell out, or will Panini pull it before the bottom out price? So we're at $7.65 and 63 cents. But yeah, for the price point, I don't think it's bad for a product like this. It's loading, but no high volume alert, nothing like that. National Treasure probably last year was more expensive. Like, the prices have been coming down in this year for like everything, so things are kind of leveling out and getting back. I mean, still, $800 to $500, it's still expensive. But if we're looking at probably last year, like, because I was looking at first off the line, just on eBay for last year, and people, I mean, I don't know if they're selling it. I didn't go too deep into it, but people are trying to sell it for $1,000 to $1,500. Even for this, like, I see someone trying to sell a first off the line box already for $1,000 for this year's National Treasure. So, I think prices are leveling out, and I honestly think that's good for it to come down. So we're not spending a couple thousand. If you think about like where Prizm or Select in these last couple years for basketball and football products, like you were talking in the teens, right? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Definitely makes it more fun. It's, rather than spend, like this right here, 500 is still a lot of money, right? But you're getting a bunch of autos. Like there's it's going to be a lot easier to get your money back. When we're talking about a box that's $1,000 to $2,000, you might get a great hit, but you're just breaking even. Then you're like, man, I got to grade this. I got to try to, 5x my money. So yeah, with it, lower prices, I honestly think it's good for everyone, especially our pocketbooks. And we can either buy more. I think it's probably if you do break, it's cheaper for people to buy in, and then hopefully it will trickle down to retail. We haven't seen that yet. Retail is still at 30 and 55, 60, $70 a mega. But yeah, just if I don't know when you started collecting, but I started in the 90s. Took some time off. In the 90s, expensive box was what, $100, $80. I remember buying like 93 SP baseball that was $100. So yeah, well, they are tripping, especially since they are definitely producing more, and then they raise the prices. I mean, I get it because they saw people were 5-10x in in the last 2 years. So, but right. Yeah, with some of these prices, yeah, and then if you were buying secondary from the secondary market, I mean that's even tougher, right? Where I just remember people paying $100, $200 for a blaster there for a while, and you're like, whoa, that's just insane. Right, like $100 was expensive back then, like I remember doing like summer work for my grandpa, and then like doing like a couple weeks of work, and then I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go buy a box of some SP. I remember I did that for 2 summers. I got 93 SP, and then I got a 94 SP baseball. Super fun. So where are we at? We're at $7.54 and 17 cents. But yeah, just to bring it down, even though things are coming down, and there's still tons of ways to make money, tons of ways to have fun in the hobby. Jordan, thank you. Happy New Year's. What's our? I would think we should probably start looking at 600-ish. I mean, really under 5 or under the 600, getting the 5s. We'll have to see where we get those that high volume alert first, and kind of go from there. It's been pretty like usually when we see that real first high volume, we usually see it sell out within like 2 or 3 levels. So the good thing about this is we're only going down $11.46. So if you like at 550, but you're like, man, it'll probably sell out there, if you got it at 570 or 580, it's not going to be that big of a difference. There is tax too, but that's the worst is when you don't get anything. We did nail it last week. For first off the line mosaic was that was fun. I wish I would have picked up more. I got scared at the end. I was like, but I'm glad I grabbed some. And yeah, congrats to everyone who did hit. That was a really fun Dutch auction. But yeah, probably start looking 6. The lowest I saw was $579 on eBay, but King Bus was just saying that he saw it for 556. So anywhere from there, online retailers have it for 599 at most places. I haven't seen it anything cheaper, maybe a little bit higher for one box. So I think anywhere in there. Could it sell out a little higher? Yeah, because I would think breakers are going to be buying this by the case per order. Um, I think since it's first off the line in National Treasures, there's going to be some value if you are breaking or if you are trying to flip it. If you do get it down by that 600 mark, of course, if it gets close to that 550, definitely going to be value that you can flip it for, I don't know, 100, 150 bucks, maybe 200 bucks. All right, we are at 7:54. I need to drink some water too. I need to wake up. Drinking my caffeine. So we're in at about 25 minutes so far. Yeah, since it's baseball, it is a high-end product, so that I think more people will buy it. Some people get turned off because it is, no logos. There's no, nothing on the hat, nothing on the jersey. However, it is National Treasures, a great rookie class. Everyone wants Julio Rodriguez. All right, got a minute left. I'll refresh this. But yeah, we're probably looking at, getting down to probably right at the very end to this Dutch auction. We got 40 seconds left. Let's see if we're going to have any issues checking out. And I'm on the fence on this one. Will I FOMO at the last second and buy a box? I was looking at stuff yesterday and the day before. If it makes sense, I really think it'd have to be under 6 for me to go for this. And then, of course, I'm waiting for Spectra for on Thursday. Some first off the line Spectra. All right, where are we changing it? 742 and 71 cents. Let's see if it's easy to check out. I would believe it has to be easy to check out. Ooh, high volume alert already? No way. You gotta be. Okay, I did get through. That's the first time I've seen high volume alert today. I think that is super early for that. Who's checking to see if these are selling out or not at that price? If it's sold out here, for me that'd be a no-go. I save some money for another drop. All right, so that's the first high volume, but then I got right in. Right when we see that, we spam it, and then we just go for it. So 742 and 71 cents. That was surprising that we did see that. I mean, Panini has been pretty good with making these bottom out prices closer to where their pre-orders are at. This one's a little bit off. But yeah, it's been real close. That's why when I see the 525, it's I'm thinking like, will they pull it? I mean, it's baseball. It doesn't even get that lower. Like, I don't think it does. I mean, it could since it is baseball, but I guess we'll just have to see. That's why we're doing this. If it did get to 525, then I think it's like, hey, you have to. I think I would have to probably at least grab one. Then they would be making me make some decisions. Some decisions. So we're at 3 minutes from the first 30 minutes. And so let me just check out. We got 2 minutes till the next round. So this is on. Yeah, this one here is kind of strange because it's only like it's a very like you honestly could have done this in an hour. Usually it seems like, especially National Treasure, I would have thought I would have started out a little higher. Like this one right here, right? Like 1250 to 600. It's going to be a bigger level change, but that's something that that's stuck out to me as well, where it's like it's such a small window from 800 to 500. Like on the lower end stuff where it's starting out at like 400, we see that, or 300 where we get those level changes at like 11 to $8, maybe $7.50. But this one here, like maybe they just thought people weren't going to buy it. But yeah, usually it's a bigger like Spectra right here, where it's 1250 to 600 is the from the starting to the bottom out price. So yeah, I'm not sure if they're just doing it because it's baseball. I mean, it is National Treasures, so we'll have to see if we see more of this, because I think we're gonna have. I mean, maybe more tighter, and it's gonna, with the prices coming down, maybe they don't want such a big jump from each level. But yeah, I mean, with prices coming down, the levels have been shrinking. But like this one here is still, high end. I figured it would probably start out like this one here, like 1,200 to 1,000, and not drop only $11.46 per level. But yeah, I'm not sure if this will be the norm, but with prices coming down, we'll probably see the level changes be lower, so it can go the whole 2 hours. I think for us that's good, because rather than have a big jump of like $50 to $40, we only get 11 to $20 at the top. Then it doesn't, like, if you like a price, if we can buy it for 2 levels up, it's not killing you. Where if it's like a $40, $50 jump, that could be what, $100, $200 difference with tax. But yeah, this is Thursday. Getting 4 cards per pack, 4 packs per box. 1 wave RPA, 1 wave parallel numbered to 10, 3 other autos, 4 mems, 6 base parallels, and 1 insert per box. I am really interested in these, especially with the playoffs are coming. I mean, also I like football. If Panini had logos, it'd be a way different story. So we're at 731 and 25 cents. Let's see if I can check out. But these cards are like this Aaron Judge, man, this is nice. Like, if it just didn't matter that we don't have that Yankee logo right there. It's just weird to see no logo. But those are some really nice cards. Of course they are, right? Because they're National Treasures. So 731 and 25 cents. We are in 31 minutes of this 2-hour auction for first off the line 2022 Panini National Treasure Baseball. That level, no problem checking out. If you were going to check out here, you could do it all day. You would not have any issues. let me see if the checklist is on here. I didn't even look to see if there was the checklist. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, there's a checklist available. If you here, I will put this in the chat if you want to check it out, and we can look at it together. See where we at. Yeah, it's always not fun when you are when when you can't see the checklist. I just put that in the chat if you want to click on that and check it out. But so this is the base silver set. We got gold to 25, hollow silvers to 10, tags to number 8, purple to 7, platinum 1. That's what we want. We want those platinum, right? How many? What, you get 99 cards? I like a smaller set. Got base silver autos, so 47. Why does it only show 41? His regular card. Let's see. We got Julio in it. That's what we want. Why is he? Is he not in the regular set? That's interesting. The 45, 46. I mean, you would think Julio would be in the regular set, right? Control. Go over here. I'm gonna check this out. Let's see. He's in the auto set. He's in the Apprentice Ink set. So I'm showing he has 4 cards, which that's good. Let's see about Bobby. Alright, so Bobby Witt has 1. That's it. 2. Yeah, Bobby Witt has more cards in the set than Julio. Yeah, I wonder if Julio's not in the base set. I mean, he has to be, right? Let's go back here, check this out. Yeah, it's always better to have those checklists rather than bid blind. And I mean, that has to be an error, right? Julio has to be in the main set. I mean, it'd be crazy if he wasn't, right? All right, we're at 719 and 79 cents. Let's see if it's hard to check out. No issues there. No issues. So there's 4 cards in the set. So is that the first one? No. So we got base silver auto. He's in this. I think this is a mistake. He has to be up here too. I think they just forgot to put him in there. Rookie material signature saying he's not in this set. That's interesting. He's in the Apprentice Ink. Yeah, a lot of inserts. That's good. But we want Julio. And there's a lot of sets. What we got here? Ooh, that would be a nice card to hit. This is Timeless Treasures. That'd be a Bobby Witt, a Julio, Suki, Wander Franco. Man, that would be out of 25. I'll take that. I would take that. And we got a Julio Treasured. That's out of 44. Anything else? So it does look like the top rookies are in this set. I'm not sure who you were looking for. There's more Bobby Witts. There's 11 Bobby Witts. Let's see what Wander. And only there's 7 Wanders. Oh, that's a nice one. O'Neal Cruz and Wander Franco. That'd be a cool card to get. So we're at $7.19 and 79 cents. We did get a high volume, but I've seen that, or we have seen that at the higher levels where we do get some like weird high volume at the higher levels, and then once it starts getting closer to that pre-order price, that's usually like the first one that is like real, where probably people are checking out, or at least checking to see. We got probably Mosaic retail coming out soon. We got Donruss football, what, February 8th for hobby. Now, I will be definitely wanting that. I don't know if they're going to do first off the line. I don't think they've done first off the line with those. I hope they do. You know, that's one of their bigger paper products, that, especially with the downtowns. And then Prizm draft picks are, I think, February 15th for NFL. You know, for a while there, you know, speculation that those were going to be canceled, which I guess I'm glad they're not. Hopefully there's some, I mean, there's definitely going to be Brock Purdy in that set. And I would, with Donruss being such a big set, you would think that Purdy would be in that set as well. Everyone's Brock Purdy chasing. Alright, we're going to go to another level change. I'm going to be just above 700. Let's see if there's any issues checking out or not. 708.33. Nada. I went straight to the checkout. I think still about $100 too high. The tax, you're looking at $767, probably somewhere around there, depending on where you live. I think that's a little too expensive. Let's see what they do got. Oh, there's 22 football. $220. It's not too bad. Let's see how many I'm getting. I mean, it should be cheaper than that for Donruss hobby boxes. I'm seeing like 220, 224. I haven't checked eBay yet. Let's see. Are you kidding me? There's no checklist yet. Okay, no. Yeah, no checklist. I'm seeing if Brock Purdy was in the Donruss, but I don't see a checklist. So we're at 708 and 33 cents for first off the line 2022 Panini National Treasure Baseball. We got Julio, Bobby Whitson here, Wander Franco, O'Neal Cruz, Spencer Torkelson, to name a few of those top rookies. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a checklist yet for Donruss. Let's see it for Spectra. And where have the megas gone? Are they just gonna not have megas anymore? I think that would be crazy if they did that. But we haven't seen megas for a lot of select NFL. What else happened? I think the last one was select draft picks that dropped that were megas from Panini. Looking for Optic NBA, select NBA. We haven't seen megas. We'll have to see if Mosaic's going to drop them or not. I know they're going to have NFL blasters and I think multi-packs. Then Donruss is showing everything except megas right now on their like sell sheet. All right, Spectra. Yeah, no checklist yet. Hopefully we get a checklist before Thursday. Well, let me check. Let me see. See if no checklist. Yeah, hopefully Thursday we're not bidding blind. Of course, we all want to know if Purdy's going to be in the set or not. He better be in the set. That'll make the chase a lot better. Have a couple quarterbacks to chase. All right, let's see. Where are we at? Coming on the 45 minutes in this Dutch auction. All right, 708. We're going to be dipping into the 6 hundos. $6.96 and 88 cents. No high volume. That's good. I still think it's 100 and some too high because we're still looking at over 700 with tax. 755. Yeah, that's still. Yeah, I don't like that price. I don't like that price. And I think we've got XR on. So let's see if they got a price yet. We got no price yet. I think these are. What are these going for? Like 400, I think. We're looking at 7 cards per pack, 2 packs per box, 2 autos, 1 rookie auto jersey, 1 mem card, 1 insert, 4 parallels per box. Yeah, 369, 350. What are we looking at here? 419. These breaks. Let's see if we got anything sold. $389. Don't see anything. It's about probably what, 350, 400 Hopefully it comes out lower. Hopefully it comes out like 325 or 3. I doubt it. Let's just look at these cards. I don't know about that. I don't like the colors. Well, that's okay. Rated RX. I don't know about these. I mean, this looks kind of cool. What is Trey Lance going to do next year? Who's the 49ers going to take? Is that going to be a battle? Good little duo right there, Pickens and Pickett. Not loving these, especially for the price. If it's going to be like 350, 400. All right, let's see where we're at. We're at 696 and 88 cents. Coming up closely to this first hour being over. Still a little high at 696. I mean, I hope it gets to the bottom out price. Then it's going to make people like, do I want to get this or not? There's always the FOMO at the end. I know there was a lot of FOMO on that Mosaic drop. But I think if you bought anywhere close to the 400 mark, I think you're doing okay. If you're opening it or if you're flipping it, or I think you could probably, I think they're still selling for like 550, right? Maybe 6. We got a minute left. We're at 696 and 88 cents. Yeah, they just got to keep doing these first off the line auctions and not. I know, like during last week, was there last week? There was nothing, right? It was the week before we had Mosaic and what else dropped? Oh, Capstone, right? You just need to do 1 or 2 auctions. I think they should just auction off everything. I think more people would be interested. Now we're at 685 and 42 cents. Let's see if this is hard to check out or not. No issues. No issues. We haven't had any issues. Does this get to the bottom out price? I mean, I hope it does, but I hope it doesn't. Well, I think I told myself it gets there. I think you have to buy it. I mean, you don't have to buy it, but I think if it does get there, there's some value in there. You can definitely make some money on this, depending on what you want to do. So we are 9 minutes away for the first hour being done. We're at 685 and 42 cents. 685 and 42. Who has bought? I don't think anyone has bought, right? And I'll put in the chat the link to for Thursday. If you guys want to save that, or say, I think Thursday's going to be a lot more people going to be interested in this Spectra first off the line. I mean, maybe I'm just biased because I like football. I love baseball too. It just, the logos just get me. But yeah, it's same time, same place, but just on Thursday for Spectra. Here it is. We got a minute 40 left. All right. Getting down to another level change. We're only going down $11.46. That's not a big amount. So if you are interested, and you don't want it to sell out, then you can always go up a couple levels and it's not going to kill you. All right, 30 seconds. When are we going to see the first real high volume? Still haven't seen it. Well, we saw it at what, like what was it? It's like 785, which that was like a fluke. I mean, maybe last year we might see something like that, where, you know, people are buying way too high. It was just insane. And just like anything was selling. If it was dropping, it was selling out. All right, we're at 673. Let's see if I can check out or not. No issue. Everyone's waiting. 730 still. The tax is still over 700. Still a lot of money. Still a lot of money. $673 and 96 cents. So we're coming up on this first hour. I honestly don't think anyone has bought yet. I mean, I could be wrong, right? I could. I mean, it does happen, right? Where people might just see it and be like, oh, I want to buy a box, not realizing that it is a Dutch auction. I don't know if you guys saw it. Was it Saturday that Leaf? They dropped Trey Lance autos, Trevor Lawrence, Mac Jones autos. Who else was there? Was it just those three? I think those three. Was it just them? I'm trying to think. Was there another quarterback? Yeah, there wasn't Zach Wilson, but they were putting sticker autos on Prizm base, Prizm silver. Trevor Lawrence had an Optic pink. Was it disco? I think it was disco. Trey Lance. But yeah, they were like, I thought they were pretty good prices. I bought a Trey Lance silver and disco. Those were like $79.99 and I think 84. I thought that was a pretty good deal for Trey Lance. And even Trevor Lawrence was, his highest one was the silver sticker. I think that was 200, and then it went down for like 160. I think the Optic one was 130. I should have bought that one. And then the Max Jones was like, I think it was $79 for the silver. Like, I thought those, even though they're not a real Panini sticker auto, still those should be worth. They should be worth more than $80. What's the price? I swear these prices are getting. Oh, the buy price. I would think it has to get down. Like, pre-orders are at 600 at the high end from online retailers, and anywhere from like 550 to 580 on eBay. So I think that's probably where we'll probably start seeing people buy. Depending on what you're trying to do with this, like, I think it has to get down under. If you're just ripping, in like, I'd say 600. But if you're trying to either flip it or break it, well, I mean, break it might be a little bit different, but because you'll have a little bit higher margins. But yeah, I'm looking at under 600. But I don't think I think it has, for me, it has to be like 550, 525 before I even think about buying this. I don't think it will get there. It could get there. I'm always indecisive with Panini baseball because there's no logos. If it does get down to some of this stuff, like Optic did very well and got down to, I think it almost got down to the bottom out price. So if it does get down there will be some value in it. If it does get close to that 525, I think where we're at right now, I still think it's too high. I think it needs to get down close to 600. That's probably, that 600 mark is where we're going to probably see people start buying, or the high volume alerts. But it really depends on what you're trying to do. All right, where are we at? We're at 662 and 50 cents. Let's see if any issues. I think it's bottom out. Yeah. If it's bottom out, I think there's value there. Even at 550, I think 600 there's still value. I've been seeing that anywhere like, you should be able to make $100 to $150 if you wanted to flip it. If you wanted to break it, if you're breaking, you can definitely make more money if you got that clientele. And it's national. There's a lot for this year. There's a lot of things going for you. Great rookie class. It's national treasures. The only bad thing is just no logos, right? But does it get close to the floor? I think it's going to be tough. Now, I think it could get close a couple levels with it only dropping $11.46. I think those two. I think that probably that 600 mark and the 550 mark, if it does get there, those are going to be levels that we'll see if it can break through or not. Right, about 600, and then I think you could find them like 550. Today I saw one at 580 on eBay, so that would be like the low end. But I think the majority of pre-sales are around 600. So I think that's probably that point where we're probably looking at, okay, let's see what happens or not. Yeah, bottom out or nothing. Yeah. And then, depending on, I don't know if you're looking at Spectra. I'm I'm more interested in Spectra over this, even though this is a great product with National Treasures. But that's something else in my bag. Like, would I rather get a licensed product with football? It's the playoffs. Still don't know if Brock Purdy's in the set or not. Hopefully he is in Spectra. But that's something on Thursday that I'm more amped up about. But if it does get to that 525, I think it's gonna get people to probably think about buying or not, because I definitely think there's gonna be some value in it at those prices. But yeah, no issues checking out at 662, just a little over 700.
Good morning, Dad.
Good morning.
My dog fell down in
Oh,
the ground.
did you get your dog?
Yeah, he fell down like this.
Oh, did you get him?
Yeah.
Good. You the best.
And I sleep in mommy bed.
I saw that. You snuck in last night.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And I got gummies.
Are you gonna go get breakfast?
Yeah.
All right. I'm hungry too. The bottom out price is 600. It starts at 1250. I think pre-orders are around like 800 to or 900 to 800 for Spectra. So does it get to 600? I don't think Spectra will. Let me see. Let me pull up some Spectra. See where those are looking at. I was looking a little bit today for that. But yeah, 1250 to 600. That's what I'm thinking too. 800, 900. We just got to see how Panini plays out on that. Are they going to pull it or not? Looks like online retailers are 900, 900. Let's see what eBay's at. Let's see. All right, we're getting to another level change. Let's check this level change out first to see. We're going to see any. And we're just past that hour mark. We're getting into that last hour. I haven't seen the checklist, but yeah, that will be a big factor if Purdy's in there or not. So no issues checking out at 651.04. I got right in. Right, yeah, probably 300 or 400 with it not being numbered, right, and then Purdy would be the one that you want to hit. Yeah, like it has to, like it definitely can't be at even 800. I think is high. Let's see what they're going for on eBay. No, that's not it. Yeah, 800 is. All right, where are you at? Where are you? Yeah, if it got down in the 600s, I think yeah, it'd definitely be probably a buy at 8 or 9. I think that's too high, and we gotta compete with will Panini pull it. If it gets too low, they don't want to reset all those prices. Spectra, where are you? I don't see anything on. Yeah, Spectra should be a little cheaper. Like I'm always surprised that it's been so high, or like a higher end product. Because I don't think of that when I think of like Optic, Prizm, Select. What's up, Nasty Kicks? Let's check it out. Oh, we got what, 2 minutes? Let's see. Let's look at the cards. I haven't. Or I mean, yesterday I was looking at them when I made the thumbnail. Do 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 do. So it probably just has. Let's see here. I mean, they're okay, but yeah, I don't think they. Like, I think they should be competing against Mosaic, right? Like, I think Mosaic looks better than these. Yeah, it seems. It just seems. Yes, yeah. So yes, yeah. Some of these prices are just. The good thing is they are coming down, getting a little. Even a couple $100. It's still, that's a lot of money, you know, to open up one pack of cards, and you may not get anything, right? But it's better than what, you know, what Mosaic sold out at, what, 650, or excuse me, 350 for first offline last year, sold out at 750. Like the 350, just like now you can buy 2 boxes for the prices one than last year. Like last year's insane. So hopefully boxes keep coming down. Yeah, maybe, especially with all the fees. Unless they're getting like some kind of deal. We got 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. But yeah, so yeah, some of these prices are just, they're still a little bit outrageous. I, I mean, does Panini pull it? Like, I hope it goes to 525. Even at 525, I just don't know. I'm kind of up in the air. I'd rather spend it on Spectra, but maybe it's a pass on both of them. But 525, I think it's going to make you think. With it being National Treasure, I'm always wary because it doesn't have, you know, the logos. So we're at 639 and 58 cents. Any issues? Still no high volume. Now I got high volume at like what, 785 or something, like. Yeah, for Spectra, if it is gonna be around that, I think anything over 700, it has to be a pass. But if it sells out like where pre-orders are at, that's just way too high. Where the prices are coming down, I just can't see that, you know, paying. I'd rather buy, you know, 2 or 3 boxes of Mosaic, you know, over buying one. Was it 4 packs? the I haven't seen the checklist either. If anyone has that checklist, put it in the chat. I would love to put that up. Yeah, for like with Julio, there's only 4 cards in that in the National Treasure, and there's a lot of, you know, sets in that, right? There's what, 11 Bobby Witts. What did it say? I think 7 Wander Franco. Yeah, same. I mean, with the Mosaic, I got scared there, and I should have, like, when it was at that 370, 350, we should have just unloaded. Um, yeah, especially with everyone chasing Purdy, and it's a reasonable price box. But no issue checking out at the 639 and 58 cents. We are coming down. Birdie's doing, yeah. I mean, it's a good story. It's a good story. And he's on like, those guys are contenders. Those guys are contenders. Yeah, just think if, if you would have picked up his stuff before, you buy some of his autos, you get it for like $20 before he started playing, right? Where we at? 639. Point. Yeah, it's. I want to say if they haven't bottomed out, it's got super close to bottoming out. So, like, we are getting down to that nitty gritty. Where we at? Where we got 45 minutes away. Could I see it selling out a little bit higher? Since we're only talking about what 11:46, a level change. So I could see it selling out a little bit higher. I think once we get to like the 600 mark, that's where we're gonna see. Are we gonna see the high volume or not? Is it gonna be? Is people gonna be waiting? Then, of course, will Panini pull it? Will they not pull it? Do they pull products? you know, I know a lot of us think that. Panini, if you're watching, do you pull products? And if you do pull products, who buys them? Who buys them? Who buys them? All right, we're gonna go to another level change. Still haven't seen a high volume closer to the pre-order prices. We're getting close to it. 600 on the high end, 550 on the low end. 628.13. I'm getting right in. There is no issue. No issue there. I'll take, yeah. Or some kind of deal like we'll give you X amount of this product, but you have to buy this product too. I mean, his National Treasures, good rookie class. If you can get it for a certain price, and if you're like a big time breaker or you got the clientele, why not? You definitely can make some money on this. But yeah, like these big online retailers, like, they buy so much product. They got so much stuff saved up. Some of these places have warehouses. Yeah, there's not a lot of J-Rod in here, which that's surprising with him being the, the top dog. Uh, he overshadowed Franco. I mean, Bobby Witt had a great season, but you didn't hear much about him because just Julio was just in. You think about it, Julio was injured there too. Yeah, that's like any baseball product. That's the first thing that I look at is Julio. How many autos are in it? How many cards would J Rod? There's not a lot. And it's like there's only 4 cards, 1 auto. That is surprising. Where are we at? We're at 628 and 13 cents. I'll refresh that. XR tomorrow, which that's not a Dutch auction. And then we got Spectra. I mean, if Spectra really is gonna, sell at that 800 to 900, I think that's too high. I think it really has to get down to that 600, which will a product like that bottom out? Like, you really, I highly doubt it. They have not. We haven't seen the Mosaic White Sparkles packs. I wonder if that will be a Dutch auction or if it will be reward points. I was surprised that the Optic NBA were, 5,000 reward points with, Prizm NFL was a Dutch auction, and those sold out at like 250, 225. I thought it was high for those Optic NBA, and those did sell out fairly quickly too. But yeah, those Mosaic White Sparkles will be, depending on the price, like, I think if you can get them for a couple $100, you might as well grab a couple. I mean, even if they are like 5,000 points, like depending on if you're gonna open them or sell it. Yeah, good point. Yeah, basketball does seem hold a little bit higher, which I was surprised since, I just feel there's more hype around football lately, and maybe just because I follow football more, but maybe like on an international level, maybe it's, with, basketball being more international. Yeah, some of the basketball stuff just, have just went down in prices for hobby boxes. You can pick up some pretty good deals for some of that stuff. All right, we're gonna change. We're getting down to that 600 mark, which is the high end of the pre-orders. Right, yeah. We're at 6. Oh, high volume. I'm getting high volume right now. Well, I got it once. One high volume alert. We're $16 on top of where pre-orders are at. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There's more global appeal, especially over in China. Panini does do what those Tmall boxes over there. All right, so one high volume, but then I got right in, no issue. So people are, I think, looking right here. People are probably deciding: do I want to wait? Do I want to pick up some boxes? Do I pick up a couple boxes here? Next level, pick a couple, go down, and keep going down. Very true. If you're a breaker and you got a following, like, you should be able to. If you got a following, you can kind of name your price. Seeing some of this stuff and you break it down, you're like, are you really charging that much? And people buy it still. You're like, man. So no issue. So we're still going to be on the top side of 600 on this next go around, which I think this will kind of. I think this will see. Are we going to break through that 600? Is this going to be resistant? But we did get high volume in the past. That first high volume, within a couple levels, it does sell out. We'll have to see if that happens here. It is baseball, but I mean, we are getting down there. We're at 39 minutes, 38 minutes till the end of the Dutch auction. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You throw in some megas, some, and then it just looks like you got a lot of product. But yeah, so true, so true. Okay, yeah. If there's more chances of Julio, like there's only one. What? There's only one Julio auto in this, right? Or is there one or two? I think there might be that. Is it two or one? But there's only four cards total, and there's a lot of subsets in this. That doesn't seem like a lot for how many sets are in here. And with him being the top dog, you would think that would be the guy you'd want. Yeah, those hot boxes, right? Do they just open a lot, or are those really I don't think it'd be that hard to do to give certain people or certain like if you look at like Kickstarters or uh, like that kind of stuff where your promos like it's very easily done where you can make hot boxes where they're all the top cards and you see it all the time in Kickstarter like on Whatnot. I'm trying to think. I think Akora did that where I think MetaZoo might have done that. It wouldn't be hard at all to make hot boxes. So we're at $616. Let's see if we're gonna have issues here. Is it gonna get to the floor? Refresh this. Good point, Poking Fun. Maybe that is because with us checking it out, like once I only saw there was one auto, I was like, eh, that's and there's a lot of sets in this. In this, all right. Good luck if you are going for this. I'm getting high volume. All right, only got it once. We're going through. 605 and 21 cents. Yeah, good point. Yeah, yeah. I think Bobby Witt had the most. I think he had 11 cards total in this. But the hype's just not and I think just Julio's overshadowing everyone. And I think most people think Wander's going to come back strong. So we're at 605.21. Try to check out a couple different times. No issues. But we have seen the high volume twice. So we might. Well, of course, we're going to probably see it on this next one. We'll be under 600. We'll be in the 500s. So we're coming up on the last 30 minutes. I mean, now that we're talking about it, it may get to that 525. Yeah, it hasn't dropped. Yeah, Panini's just a lot, just delay, delay, delay. You would think that you'd want to do it when like the season's up and running, not waiting. We haven't seen megas for a lot of the sets. Does that mean they're just gonna do away with megas, which those are the hot boxes that everyone wants in retail? Yeah, it's last last year's draft class. Yeah, when you are a year behind. For me, since I loosely follow basketball, but if the sets lined up with the season, it'd be easier for me to track what's going on when things are a year behind, and people are playing their second year. I'd rather ride the hype when they're a rookie, rather than everyone looking at the new rookie class. So we're at 605 and 21 cents. True, yeah. Since Cade's out, so you got your top guy. I mean, or is it a good time to buy him? It's always hard when someone's out on an injury because you're always speculating: is he going to come back? Is he going to come back the same? 30 seconds. 30 seconds. And we're going to be dropping into the 500s. We're going to be 30 minutes away from the bottom out price. It's going down $11.46. All right. Good luck if you are buying. Okay, it's going to be changing here. No high volume. I got right in. We're at $5.93 and 75 cents. No issue checking out there. I think a lot of us have done a research. We're like, I don't know if we want to get this. I mean, it's not a bad product, especially if we can get it at that 525, maybe 550. I still think there's value there. I think on the higher end, just looking at the checklist, it might make sense why people aren't buying this. I think breakers are going to start buying this. Probably a tough. I mean, yeah, especially for national treasures. If you get it for 550, 525, yeah, but yeah, at the 700, 600, it's that's a big difference. You got to think about tax too. Tax is still getting you. Thank you. $5.93 and 75 cents. Everyone just got to hold. Don't buy. Is Panini gonna have to pull it at 5 minutes after the hour? But at 525, you gotta think: do I get one or do I not get one? Where Spectra's at, that seems a little bit high. I mean, does Spectra get to 600? I don't think it does. Where are we at? We're 28 minutes. 28 minutes. We're at $5.93.75. Going down $11.46 for first off the line. 2022 Panini National Treasure Baseball Hobby Box. What Panini likes to call it, a trading card box. And on Thursday we got Spectra, first off the line, 2022 NFL Hobby Box, starting at $12.50, going down to $600. Pre-orders are around $800 to $900. It looks like. Still, I think it's a little bit high. Of course, we'd want to get it closer to that bottom out price. I think it's going to be hard to get there. We're looking at 4 cards per pack, 4 packs per box, 1 wave RPA, 1 wave parallel numbered to 10, 3 other autos, 4 mems, 6 base parallels, and 1 insert per box. Uh-oh. Did it sell out? Oh, it sold out. Wow, at $5.93.75. We gotta save some money. I think, did Panini pull it? Or, because you gotta think, high-end online retailers was at, what, 600? I kind of think maybe we got pulled, right? I mean, Breakers could have been buying this. I got FedEx here. What am I getting today? They pulled it, right? That's just way too high. There wasn't really any issues. Yeah, if it would have got down to what, 525, I'm like, I don't even want that decision. I don't want that decision. No high volume, boom. Yeah, online retailers have it for 6. You could find you could find it for 550. Today I found it at 580 on eBay. I didn't see any comps or anything, so it wasn't like people are like buying it up. So yeah, they probably are like, we gotta pull this. We gotta pull this National Treasures. It's a high-end product. We can't let it go down to 500. But we saved some money. We didn't even get to that decision. I'm glad. I think I would have passed even at 525. Oh, I got something. All right.
I had a sign for it too.
I think it's a logo fractor Wander Franco from PSA. I think that's probably what it is. But I didn't get an email from him, so I'm gonna have to open that up. Make a video. We want a 10. We want a 10 with that. So let's see. We got till 10:37, 10:36, 10:35. It didn't even get down to that next level. So we're looking at, this is on Thursday. First off the line, 2022 Panini Spectra NFL Trading Card Box. I did put the link in the chat if you want to put like the reminder and the notification. If not, we can meet up at the same time, same place. I think it's going to be a little bit more interesting. I think football and basketball, there's more hype around it. We'll have to see if this does get close to that, because I think This sells out at $800 to $900. I still think that's way too high. I think it has to. I think it has to break through there. I think it has to get down in the 700s, even close. You know, break the 600 for it to make sense, right? Right, 600 or bust. I'm okay with that, right? If it got down to 600, I am definitely buying the bottom out price. It's just this. I just with Mosaic, like I'd rather buy a couple boxes of Mosaic for, you know, $900 of Mosaic or one box of this of 16 cards. But yeah, this is on Thursday, same time, same place, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll be doing it again. We do it for all of these, so as usual, it's always fun talking shop. It's always fun finding out where these are going to sell out. Should we buy? Should we FOMO? Should we not? Good thing we did not FOMO today. $5.93 was way too high. If you haven't already yet, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you don't want to, that's cool too. Come check us out. Let's talk cards. We'll see you guys Thursday. XR's dropping tomorrow. They don't have a price yet. That's not a Dutch auction, but that's dropping tomorrow. What else is dropping? I think F1 Chrome got pushed back. Anything else dropping tomorrow? Are we going to see a Target drop? Maybe. I don't know. Target needs to drop. We are Matrix Sports Cards. I'll talk to you guys later. Happy New Year's. And I will talk to you guys later. Let's see here. You guys have a good one.